श्रीमान वेंकटनाथार्य कवितार्किक केसरी वेदांताचार्यवर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदाहृति श्रीवासरंग परकाल मुनित्रयाप्त लक्ष्मात्मरक्षणयतित्युगागमान्तम् आचार्य भक्ति परिपूतमनर्गशीलं गोपालदेशिकमुनिं गुरुमाश्रयामः व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्ते पौत्रमकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे सुखतातं तपोनिधिं व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। यत्र योगेश्वर कृष्णो यत्र पार्थो धनुर्धरः तत्र श्रीर्विजयो भूतिर्ध्रुवा नीतिर्मतिर्मम. So we were enjoying the 7th chapter, about half the 7th chapter up to 15 slokas we enjoyed. In order to recapitulate, the 7th chapter talks from the 7th chapter. The next 6 chapters talk about the Bhakti Yoga. So, in the first 6 chapters, the Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga were explained. How the Karma Yoga, through the Jnana Yoga or Karma Yoga on its own, will facilitate us to visualize the self, the Jivatma, to see the nature of the Atma, and then it will lead to the Bhakti Yoga. So, what is the object of the Bhakti Yoga? It is the very Lord Himself. To understand who our Lord is. Without understanding the Lord's position, His gunas, His qualities, His vaibhavam, His mahima, His wonderful nature, His most auspicious attributes, how He is the Atma, Antaratma of everyone and every one of us and everything, it would not be possible to understand Him without knowing who we are and who the Prakriti Mandalam is, who the universe is. What is this universe? And Krishna explains how His Maya, or the wonderful power, has camouflaged, has hidden us. How surrendering to Krishna or surrendering to the Lord alone can help one to get over this Maya, the veil, the curtain, the Prakriti. He explains the characteristics of the various practitioners in the 16th sloka. We saw that Chaturvida bhajante ma jana sukriti jo norjuna arto jignyasurartarthi jnani cha bharadarshabha tesham jnani nitya yukta eka bhaktir vishishyate priyo hi jnanito jnaninaha atyartam aham sacha mama priyaha. He says Chaturvida bhajante mam. There are 4 kinds of devotees which we saw last week. Arti, Artha Arti, Jignasu, Jnani. Arti is the one who have lost their wealth, who have lost something and they would like to regain it. They seek to regain and hence they pray to the Lord. They perform Sharanagati to the Lord. They worship the Lord in order to regain their wealth. So they are desirous of the wealth and they are desirous of Krishna or the Lord Sriman Narayana. They pray to Him to regain their wealth. And Artha Arti is the one who does not have any wealth, who has start from scratch, who seek to acquire and flaunt their newly found riches. That is Artha Arti. But both of them are desirous of wealth. Jignasu is the one who desires to experience the Jivatma. And they are better than the earlier two because they are not looking for material wealth. They are looking to visualize the self, the Atma, the nature. So Jignasu is compared to a traveler who desires to reach the destination in a big city but takes a little rest on the way under the shade of a tree. That's a Jignasu. Jnani is the one who has got only one desire, the Lord. Who has got only one desire is the Lord. Only one pray to Him. So, surrender to me, Krishna says, only for experiencing me alone to the full realization they are always subservient to me. They are always darling to me. I am the way and the destination. I am the means and the goal. I am the upayam and the upayam. I am the vali and I am the palan. So the jnani or one with eka bhakti, singular devotion to me, is the most meritorious, is the most wonderful, because unlike others who may leave me once their desires are fulfilled. If somebody wants a promotion, they pray to the Lord, he gets a promotion, he forgets him. He forgets the Lord. Somebody wants a good job, he gets a job, he forgets. Somebody wants a good spouse, he gets married and he forgets the Lord. But whereas the jnani is the one who is praying to him for getting him. Until he gets him, he would not stop. Once he gets him, he would again not stop, because there is no other anandam which is bigger than that anandam. So the one whose aim is to enjoy Lord and Lord alone is the jnani. And then he says in the 18th slokam, in the 17th slokam, Tesham jnani nitya yukta eka bhaktir vishishyate priyo hi jnanino tyartam aham sachamam apriyaha. Is a nitya yukta of these four types of devotees. The man of jnanam, the person who wants me, is the foremost, is the first among the four. He is ever united with me and is devoted to me alone, because even I, the Sarveshwaran, the Sarvajna, the Sarvashaktan, as I am, I cannot express adequately how much love he has on me. I cannot explain. He has got so much love for me, and I also hold him in such a priyam, in the same way like he does, maybe not as much as he does. So Perumal says he has got so much love for me. What is bhakti after all? Bhakti is nothing but priti rupapanna jnana. Priti, love, adoration, admiration, kadal, anbu, nesham, which is full and which overflows and it becomes bhakti. That's why we say I am a bhakt, I am a Modi bhakt, because I'm fond of Mr. Modi. People say they are Modi bhakt. So bhakti is nothing but the love for him. Krishna bhakti, love for Krishna. And Perumal says his bhakti I cannot express fully. And one who is always with God, the jnani, always thinks of me. And aham sacha mama priyaha. I am also so much fond of him, as much as he is fond of me. May not be as much as he is fond of me, because I do not know how much he is fond of me. I cannot express. Such a beautiful manner he says, though I show unlimited love for him, he has shown his boundless love for me. First, he is the one who showed me first. I only reciprocate. Hence, his love for me is true love. Mine cannot match it. Some Acharya says that Lord's dissatisfaction. He is not satisfied with his love for the bhakta. Such a compassionate Lord he is. When we take one step, he takes 100 steps. And he says, my bhakti is not, my love for you is not enough. You love me so much. What a great Lord he is. And still we do not look at him. We look at all other things. Next slokam he says, Udhara sarvaye vaite jnani tvatmaiva me matam astita sahi yuktatma mamevanuttamam gatim. Udhara sarvaye vaite. They are benefactors. All my devotees are liberal benefactors of mine. Benefactor means Vallal. They are just giving me. It is the Lord who gives us. It is the Lord Krishna who grants us everything. Whether it is our life, our birth, our sustenance, our support, our everything. It is He who grants us. Even the very talk that I do, next moment He can perish. He can extinguish me. He can make me fall dead with His sankalpa. But He is not. He is compassionate. It is He who is a Vallal. Vallale Madhusudana, Nammalvar says. But Krishna says here, they are Vallals. They are benefactors, Udhara. Why? Because Krishna is so compassionate. He is such a Vallal. He is such a Lord who grants everything to us. You can ask Him, pray to Him and He will give you. They go, the bhaktas go and tell others, the worldly people, don't worry, have no sorrows. Pray to Krishna, He will give you. And then we believe the jnanis, we go to the Lord, we seek material wealth, we seek promotion, we seek various things, and He gives us. So immediately our bhakti increases. So Krishna says, those jnanis who bring others to me are the Vallal, because without them I would not be popular. Nobody will know me. That I grant. It is they who are helping me to establish my position. So they are Vallal. What a beautiful manner he says. He says, they are Vallal. Astita Sagi Yuktatma. They consider me as the highest end to be attained. Hence, I find it impossible to be without the Bhakta. And he says, Sa Mahatma Sudurlabaha. He says, Bahunam Janmanam Ante Jnanavan Mam Prapadyate Vasudeva Sarvameti Sa Mahatma Sudurlabaha. Bahunam Janmanam Ante. After very many births, only after going through so many auspicious births, one gets the knowledge that He is dependent on me. He is ever servant to me. He is always subservient to me. He is my property. He is my shariram. Once after very many millions of births, he gets to know, existing for the purpose of Vasudeva. Bahunam Janmanam Ante. After very many millions of births, at the end of that birth, he gets to know, that jnani, that he is always dependent on me. He is always darling for me. He is always a bhakta. He is always subservient to me. He does not exist without me. He is my shariram. He is being supported by me. He is being controlled by me. He is the servant and I am the master. He gets to know Vasudeva is Sarvam. Vasudeva is everything. Vasudeva resides and he is seated in everything and everyone. That enlightened, he is the repository of all innumerable clusters of auspicious qualities, and therefore he is the supreme. That person surrenders to me alone as the only refuge, with the sole idea that Vasudeva alone is the end to be attained, and he is the means for me. He is the prapakam, he is the prapyam, he is the goal, he is the means. Further, he does not have any other desires other than me, and I am the only one who is there in his heart, and so is he in me. I am the life in him, and so is my life is he. So Krishna says, the Bhakta thinks that I am the life for him, which is true. He is the Antaratma in everything and everyone. He is the life source of every one of us, which is correct, as per the Vedanta, as per the Upanishad, as per the Gita, as per the Itigasa Purana. However, Krishna says, Jnani Tvatmaiva me matam. It is my matam that he is the one. He is the one who is my life. Because he says, Bahunam Janmanam Ante Jnanavanman prapadyate Vasudeva sarvamiti sa Mahatma sudurlabha. Vasudeva is sarvam. That Mahatma is very rare to find, Arjuna. Extremely rare. Sudurlabha, very rare to find. It is very rare to find people who resort to the Lord, who surrender to the Lord, seeking me alone. They seek other benefit. But very, very hard to find a person who desires to attain me only. Nothing but me. And it is to say, it is so hard to find a person who worships Bhagavan, even though for securing other benefit. But it is extremely hard to find who seeks Bhagavan only for seeking Bhagavan as the end. And so he says, Jnani Tvatmaiva me matam. Here says, the previous slokam, 18th slokam, he says, he is my life. I am his life as per the Vedanta. But he is my life. That is my matam. Forget Vedanta, forget Upanishad. For me, my religion is that Jnani is my will, my life soul. He is my soul. Krishna says he is endearing to me. If I tell that my daughter is my will, my granddaughter is my soul, he is my priyam, he is my will, avayanak will. That means it's not that it's not that she is my life. I consider as equal to my will. So similarly, Krishna says, the bhakta is my life. You understand? So next is yo yam tanum bhaktaha shraddhayarchitum ichchati, 21st slokam. Tasya chalam shraddham tameva vidatam yaham. Yo yam tanum bhaktaha. What a beautiful slokam. And next slokam, shataya shraddhaya yukta tasya radhanam ihate labate chatata kaman mayaiva vigitan hitan. He says, whoever wants to worship me with faith, with unconditional faith, whatever form of deity they would like to pray. Here he says, in the next two slokam, Bhagavan's compassion, daya for people is coming out. So here it says, the question that arises is that what will happen? Okay, people still, even the jnani thinks that I am the Lord, but people have an unlimited bundle of desire. In their anxiety to get their desires fulfilled, in their material, worldly desires to get fulfilled quickly, they resort to other deities. Indran, Agni, Rudran, Brahma, Vinayaka, Subramanya, Durga, very, very many other devatas. They do not know that these deities, these devatas are also my sharira. They are also like other jivatmas, but they achieved that exalted position because of their punya, because of their karma. They are another jivatma. And those people who want quick benefits, material benefits, other immediate solution, they pray to their deities, devatas, and they get their wishes fulfilled. It is I who accept their prayers because I am the indweller in those devatas. I am the antaratma in those devatas. And I am the one through them grant those desires to them. So it is I who dispenses their wants through that devata. So I encourage them to have a deeper bhakti through their petty desires. But Arjuna asks, then why can't you just ignore them? Because they are going to other devatas. If I ignore them, what will happen? If they do not get what they want, what they prayed from those devatas, what they desire, they will become haywire. They will become atheist. They will become agnostic. They will go on the wrong way. They will do stealing, cheating to get wealth and get into greater trouble. They will do more papams. That's why I am encouraging their devotion to those devatas, because those deities are also my bodies. And comes this slokam, yo yo yam yam tanum bhaktaha shraddhaya aradhanamihate labate cha tatah kaman mayaiva vigitan hitan. So this 22nd slokam, Bhagavan's mercy, daya, compassion for these people is brought out. He said, persons desirous of various material benefit seek their sharanagati, their devotion, their refuge in various other deities. If their worship does not give those benefits or not fully realized, they will turn to some other wrong track to save them from such harm, to save them from such worries. I graciously remove their hurdles, difficulties, and grant them what they want through those devatas. Make their worship successful and grant them their desired benefit. So he says, whoever wants to worship those deities, and they are all constituting my body, I make such faith free from obstacles, endowed with such steadfast, firm faith that devotee engages in worshipping the devata of their choice, whoever it is, whoever devata is. Through that worship of that devata, which too is my body, he gets the desired result. And these results are bestowed only by me through the devatas, declares the Lord. Very clear. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna mentions all these things for our sake. And then, now, in the next slokam, he mentions that Anta, 23rd slokam, Antavattu palam tesham tad bhavatyalpamedasam devan devayajo yanti madbhakta yanti mamapi. Here he says, for Indira and other devatas, being themselves constrained, they themselves are the Jivatma, they themselves are bounded by karma, they themselves are enjoying the devata position because of their punya karma, and they have reached that state. Just like the general manager production, general manager finance, general manager works, operation, HR manager, sales manager, they are all the employees of the proprietor, the owner of the company. Because of their education, qualification, experience, performance, they have attained that position. But tomorrow they may be fired, tomorrow they may be retiring, tomorrow they will fall out, and then some other person will come into that general manager works. So we report to the general manager because we think that they are powerful. Indira and other divinities being themselves constrained, people worshipping only those devatas will get limited, perishable benefits only. People who worship them will get whatever possible to be given by them, not ultimate Perananda moksha. However, when you pray to Krishna, he will Naham Prakasha Sarvasya Yogamaya Samavritaha, 25th slokam. Mudhoyam Nabijanati Loko Mamajam Avyayam. Here he says, people who pray to me would also get the same benefit directly, and slowly I will bring them up in their spirituality, in their knowledge. Thereby they will aspire, desire for ultimate Peranandam, Moksham, which can also be granted by me. So, if you are reporting to the owner himself, the owner, you become the favorite of the owner, and the owner would also grant you salary and promotion and whatever, provident fund and bonus and ex gratia, everything. However, the other general manager finance and all other HR managers, they would also be having respect on you because you are closer to the owner. You are the favorite of the owner. They will also respect you, and you will also respect them as for their position. But you don't have to report to them. You understand? So here he says in the 25th slokam, Naham prakasha sarvasya yogamaya samavritah moodoyam nabhijanati loko mamajam avyayam. Even if I do things beyond the powers, beyond the capabilities of Indra, Vayu and other devatas, even if my splendor, sarvajnam, sarveshwaratvam, paratatvam, the omnipresent, the effulgent is more brilliant, many million times more than that of Agni, Surya, other devatas. These foolish people do not take, they don't consider at all. They don't care. They don't even understand these people. Here Krishna is so vexed because of the people like Duryodhana, people like Karna, people like Shishupala. Even when Krishna is able to lift the Govardhana mountain for 6-7 days, and he is able to kill the Kalingan or chase away the Kalingan, kill the Putanasura, Shakatasura, kill Kamsa, do so many things, bring the children of Shantibini, his guru, and who had already passed away, he brought them back to their life. In spite of all that, they think that he is a Mayavi. He is like another one of us because of it. He has got the same body, he has got the same face. Mudhoyam, they are all foolish. They think that I am still like them. Human form, dress, language, they all hide the Lord's transcendence from the ignorant people. The foolish folks think that because of Krishna's body, dress, habit, which are same as theirs, he is also a human being like us. They think in Krishna Avatara, he gave darshanam with 4 arms, with the conch, with the shankh, with the chakra. Still the fools did not consider him as the Lord, as special and superior to themselves. They only thought that these are gimmicks, these are magic to deceive the world, to fool the world. The world always think that he is simply fooling us. And so he says, Vedaham samatitani vartamanani charjuna bhavishyani cha bhutani mam tu vedana kaschana. He says here, beings of the past, those that are present and those yet to come, I know all the beings, but none of them knows in reality who am I. Because here he says, the Lord is explaining that none knows him, nobody knows him. But why should he mention that he is knowing everyone? How does he know? Because he says, suppose a person says, I have the scissors with which your umbilical cord was cut. Suppose a person says, it means I know, I was the one who cut your umbilical cord, means I know you from the childhood, from the birth. Similarly, I know everyone well. If he says, I know that not one of these beings knows me well. The Bhagavan wants to say, I know all the beings. There is no being whom I do not know. None of these beings knows me. And he has condensed everything, saying that I know all the beings. Vedaham samatitani vartamanani cha. Not only now, in the past, in the present and the future, Arjuna. Arjuna, do not equate me with the people of the world. It's not that I do not know all of you. Only you do not know me. This curtain, Maya Yavanika, prevents all of you from seeing me, but does not obstruct my seeing all of you. The curtain, the veil, does not prevent me from seeing you. You may see people wearing a burqa. They can see us, but we cannot see them like that. Only we are obstructed from seeing them. We can think of many such screens. And he says, Ichchadvesha samuttena dvadvamohena bharata sarvabhutani sammoham sargeyanti parantapa. The 27th sloka. He says, Arjuna, all the jivas have their likes and dislikes. right from the moment of their birth because of their karma. The karma vasanas, the subtle impressions gathered by the Jivatma for very many millions of births, is the cause of these likes and dislikes. Based on their experiences in the past life, they carry these impressions, which again manifest as instinctive desire or dislike for similar objects. Because if you are like this Bhagavad Gita, in spite of my talking, because of your punya, because of your unintentional good karma done in the earlier janma or somewhere, unintentional, otherwise we would not have done punya karma, I would not have done. So these hence says Bhagavan, people are born with likes and dislikes for objects of this world and are deluded from their very moment of birth. And then jara marana mokshaya mamashritya yatantiye te brahma tadvitu krishnam adhyatmam karma chakilam. Here is a jara maranam. Here is a jara marana mokshaya. People who worship me, desiring to experience the essential nature of the self, free of impurities such as old age, death, etc., should know the three things: Brahman, Adhyatma and Karma. Three things you should know. Brahma, who is Brahman? You should know. What is Adhyatma, the Vedatma, the Vedanta, the Shastra? You should know. So, you should know. It's not appropriate to interpret. They did not know earlier and they get to know now. Because here he says in the next slokam, Sadhi bhutadi daivam mam Sadhi yajnam cha ye viduhu prayana kale picha mam te vidur yukta chetasaha. Person seeking Aishwaryam, the Lordship, should know Adi Bhuta, Adi Daivam. As regards Adi Yajnam and Antima Smriti, the final thought, remembrance of the Lord in the final moment when they pass away, thinking of the Lord at the moment of death, in accordance with the desired benefit. So, the Adhyatmika, this here is a Adi Bhuta, Adi Daivam and Adi Bhuta, Adi Daiva, Adhyatputam. So, who person seeking Lordship should know Adi Bhuta, which is Adi Daiva. Together with that, and me, they should also understand who am I, what is that. So here he says the terms, those who strive for liberation and death, take refuge in me, take Sharanagati in me, they realize in full the Brahma and do all the actions towards the end. So the terms old age and death are not used in the sense that modern world strives towards arresting death or age-defying treatment, elongating the life. That's not talked about. There is no way to stop or reverse all these inevitable happenings like birth, death, getting old, etc. So persons referred to here are different. Here he says Adi Yajna, comprising daily and occasional ritual. The Trikala Sandhya Vandanam, relevant type for the aspirant. These things, Sandhya Vandanam, are to be performed. It will purify us for all the papas. So, and Kaivalyarti, the one who wants to visualize the Jivatma, it would, and the Antima Spriti, the final moment, the last moment, thinking of him. So, and in the next chapter, Arjuna is asking for more detail and Bhagavan explains clearly. So we should also proceed to the next chapter to get a clear understanding of this. So we would enjoy the 8th chapter in the next week, and it talks about such a beautiful manner about the Akshara Brahman. Dhanyosmi. Kavitarkika Simhaya Kalyana Gunashaline Srimate Venkateshaya Vedanta Gurave Namaha. Sarvam Shri Krishnarpanamastu.